morning, Leah Anderson here, Mayor of Port Stephens, and I'm here this morning with the Director of Community Futures, Steve Peart. We just want to give you a bit of a wrap-up of last night's council meeting. So council meeting last night kicked off with public access. So we had 4 public access speakers. Now what this enables the public to do is come in and spend 5 minutes in front of the council, either talking to an agenda item or something that's near and dear to their heart. After public access, we went on to 2 mayoral minutes. Now, the first mayoral minute was regarding the Newcastle Airport. And just a high-level summary, we talked about the acknowledgement of the work of the Newcastle Airport, once-in-a-generation expansion of the airport to be the airport the region deserves. It includes a significant terminal expansion and the Astra Aerolab development. Now, as a 50% shareholder, we're very proud of the work that the Newcastle Airport's been doing, and the mayoral minute last night really highlighted those facts. The next mayoral minute was the Mayor's Diary, so I call it, what's the Mayor been up to since the last council meeting? And I've introduced this as an extra level of transparency, so the community knows exactly what the Mayor's doing, all of the meetings that I attend, and that's out there for the public to see. Now, one of the items on the Mayor's Diary for the last couple of weeks was last Friday, a really successful developers forum. What do you think of that, Steve?
Yeah, it was great, Leah. Looking at your diary, it's been pretty full, so we know you've been really busy. The developers forum last Friday was really well attended. There was about 70 people there from right across the development industry, lots of council staff, and it was an opportunity for us all to come together and try to come up with solutions and discuss, obviously, the housing crisis that we're all dealing with. And it was really great last night to see our first of this term of council, our first DA, was a wonderful DA that went up to the floor of council last night. 51 seniors living units at Tanilba Bay. It's been a DA the team have been working through for a long period of time. And it was just really amazing to see the councillors come together, support housing across our LGA, and unanimously support the DA to go forward. So the Caswell development, they can start to kick off now, which is really great.
It's absolutely brilliant. So we're looking forward to seeing that building come to fruition. Now, we had a fair few policy review items last night, but I did want to speak to another item which we had on the agenda, and that's our Port Stephens 2021 to 2024 report. Now, this is basically a report card on the last term of council, and it gives a really good high-level overview of some of the achievements of council. So we've got 4 key focus areas, being our community, our place, our environment, and our council. And it talks about things like that we developed the community wellbeing strategy was one of the things. We talked about the development of the local housing strategy. In terms of our environment, a big piece of work we did on the coastal management program, and also in terms of our strong advocacy with achieving $10 million in state grant funding to go towards our roads. So overall, there was a lot more highlights than that, but there are some of the key ones that I'd like to talk about. So that's the wrap up from last night, Steve. Thanks for joining me today.
Good on you, Leah. Well done.